Hey everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and I have another Cricut Design Space how-to video for you. It's just a real simple, basic video on how I set up an image for when I'm going to be die cutting it to add to the front of a card. I really love the Design Space program. I'm strictly just using my Cricut Explorer anymore. I don't use my Expression at all. I have my Gypsy. I don't use that. Actually, I have that at work. So when I do some die cutting at work, I use my Gypsy there. But anyway, I really love the quality cut of the Cricut Explorer. I like the Design Space program. I find it very easy to use. And I decided I want to continue to keep the kind of setup videos a little bit separate from the how to assemble the card video. So I hope you guys find this a little better for those of you that want to watch just the how-to on setting it up, or for those of you who just want to see how I put the whole card together. Those are two separate things so that you can kind of watch either one or both if you want. So I hope you find this helpful. Like I said, I strictly just mainly use my Cricut Explorer from now on. I absolutely love my machine. And with the holidays coming, I know they're having some great deals coming up for the Cricut Explorer. I'll link for any deals that I see over on my blog if you guys want to check those out. If you're thinking about getting the Cricut Explorer, I highly recommend that you get it. But anyway, let's go ahead and start laying out my card design here on the Cricut Design Space program. So whenever I am doing even just the basic thing of just a simple card, I start with my canvas. And the canvas doesn't cut out. It's just a design program or a design template for you to help you keep your sizes the way you want it to be when you're going to be die cutting. So I am going to be making a rectangle card. It's a standard A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And when you go ahead and select it, which I'm going to do right here and hit done, it automatically comes in as A2 size card. It's a bifold card, which means it folds so it's a vertical fold. And then you can change this. You can change if you're going to be doing a 4 1/4 inch card, a larger card, a smaller card, whatever you want it to be. And then you could also change the orientation. So this is the vertical. You could change it so it's horizontal. And then all you have to do is hit update canvas, and that changes it so it's a top fold card, but 5 1/2 inches wide rather than 4 1/4. So I usually just do vertical cards. Mainly my cards do fold at the top, but I just use it just the way it is here on the design program and lay out my design right over on this side, even though my card might fold at the top. For my card that I'm working on this project, it is a vertical side fold card, so it really didn't make much of a difference. I'm going to go ahead and add my images. I am already logged in, and I know that I'm going to be doing a penguin cut because I actually already went ahead and cut my design here, my image. So I'm just going to type in penguin in the search box, and there are so many cute little penguins, but I selected this little guy here from the Jolly Holidays Cricut cartridge. Just going to go ahead and click on it. You'll see a little green check mark come up here, and it will be added down here at the bottom. So if you wanted to even add more images, you can go ahead and select them, and it'll keep adding them down at the bottom. For this one, I only need my little penguin with the umbrella, and I'm just going to go ahead and insert image. It automatically pops up a little box over here called layers. It breaks everything down for you by color, so that it tells you your first mat you're going to cut on the orange, your second mat you're going to cut the umbrella, which is red, and it just keeps going through the places or the pieces, and then puts them on separate mats. However, you can go ahead. I have a video that kind of gives you a basic overview of the design program that shows you how you can lump them all together into one image, but I'm not going to do that. I did kind of I have a couple mats, so I just put my paper on and just fed it through, and it went super quick. So the first thing I want to do now is take my penguin and size it to the size I want it to be. Now, like I said, I already did go ahead and cut this out. Pretty sure I cut it at 3 1/4 inches, but I'm just gonna kind of size it up here. I'm gonna open the little edit palette, which that shows you the size, so it gives you the width and the height. This little key right here, the lock, it is locked so when you drag or change your sizes right here, it's going to automatically set your height to be proportionate to the image. If you wanted to do it custom and however you want, just unlock it, and then you can change the size right here just by doing the up or down arrow, however you want to do it. I want to keep mine proportion, so I'll keep the locked. So you could do one of two things. You can use the arrows over here. You can change the size just by typing in the size you want it to be, or you can just use the little black boxes or dots that are around the box of your image when you have it selected. So I'm just going to click on the corner here and drag it out to what I want it to be. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I cut this at 3 1/4 inches, but I'm not totally 100% sure. And I think 3 1/4 is just about what I did. So I'm just going to keep dragging this to be about 3 1/4, went to 3.29. I'm just going to come up here and make it 3 1/4. When I hit the tab button, it's automatically going to fix the proportions. Pretty much it. Super simple card, or super simple design for today's card. I will link the video below on how I set up my card. I did do a couple of extra embellishments, did some Copic coloring on it just to give it a little bit more added detail, and cut out some, like the umbrella, I cut it out in pattern paper. Everything else I cut out in cardstock. Like I said, the video will be linked below on how I put this card together if you guys want to check it out. I hope you found this video helpful on how to set up a real basic image for your Cricut Explorer if you're new to the Design Space program, or even if you have the program and you've never tried it before and you just need a little refresher course or just kind of a little bit of help. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have anything specific that you would like to learn on the Design Space program, just go ahead and leave a comment below, or on the YouTube description, or over my blog, or even just send me an email. I'll be happy to try to figure it out if I don't already know how to do it. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.